Hello friends, good evening. Today's video is about crude oil and natural gas analysis. First, let's try to derive the maximum probability in crude, like how it will be, how it can move in the evening hours, and then we'll go for natural gas. Yeah, yesterday before inventory, our view was to go for a buy, and it was roughly around $51, like $51.10 to $51.20, and our expected range was somewhere close to $51.50 to $52, which was nothing but the daily supply zone. And I have mentioned clearly yesterday, like if you are finding a reversal at that point, definitely you can go for a sell, as this buy is just a temporary one. So, and exactly a reversal happened there and price started to fall. So I got many queries in WhatsApp and Telegram regarding this reversal pattern analysis. So let's break down this one for today. In this case, I would like to break down to 15 minutes so that I'll be able to have a better understanding about the trend. So what happened here was, around today's opening, crude has tested 51.95, and from there was like a very big bearish candle, which is kind of an engulfing candle. This is nothing but this candle can completely cover up the green candle, which means the buyers are easily overtaken by the sellers. So this is kind of, I'll just mark it here, this is kind of a reversal sign. Same will occur in case of buying also. That will be considered as a bullish engulfing. That is, if the price is in support range, and from there if a green candle or the bullish candle is able to engulf the previous candle, so that will be considered as a bullish engulfing. In this case, it's clear bearish engulfing, so we can definitely, after this candle closure, we can definitely go for a sell at this point. When considering this scenario, we cannot neglect one point, that all these scenarios had happened during non-MCX hours. So what would have been the plan during MCX hours? So like a clear lower high was formed before opening of MCX hours. So like I believe crude opened around 3665 to 3675 ranges. So that was a clear selling point, that is roughly around $51.33. This was the opening price. So if you are good at price action, then definitely you would have gone for a sell. So I'll break down that point as well. So let's break it down. Crude has traveled to a recent high, that is near to $52, and from there it has taken a reversal and it fell till $50.90 roughly. So from there buyers tried to dominate, but they were able to push one little, $51.50 to $51.60, and from there again sellers started to dominate. So what happened here was new lower high is formed, that is this high was not even close enough to this high, which means sellers are in control, buyers are unable to push the price higher. So at this point, when we are, that is like when our market opened, when you are seeing, like when you are witnessing this lower high, definitely keeping this level and above as a stop loss, we can go for a sell, and that is what I recommended also. It happened the same way, and like I mentioned in Telegram channel, and they even mentioned in the comments also, like to roughly cover your orders around 3640 to 3635, and I even saw like it went far below that. So this is what had happened till now. Let's derive what will happen in near future, that is for today. I'm just setting it back to 1 hour time frame, which I'm much comfortable. So also another point to add here, crude just tested the previous resistance, which is acting as a current support. So this is the previous resistance, you can very well see it, this point. From there it tested and it again tried to move up. So during the testing process, you can very well see there is a formation of doji and a price rejection candles. So these are nothing but the sellers who have sold here, they have covered their orders here. This doesn't mean that crude can go up from here again. No, unless and until this high, the lower high is broken, the trend is still negative. It will be going down. You should be very clear about that point. Simply on seeing this doji and this price rejection, it is not advisable to go for a buy at this point. So like, I hope I'm clear on this one. So what is going to happen now? So for this, again, we have to break it down to 15 minutes to understand deeply. I'll just quickly remove these. Alright, so what happened was crude just from that point just tested the previous support, which is acting as a current resistance. This is nothing but the previous support zone. So it just tested and it is coming back. So this is what we are able to see in 15 minutes. So again, I'll just go back to 1 hour. Alright, so this is that level. Now what will be my standpoint is, if crude is closing like if this turns to be a inverted hammer or a kind of another price rejection candle or a doji candle, then definitely I'll be going for a sell at that point. So for that to occur, I have to wait till 6:30, and after the candle closure, I'll be taking an entry. So like this is my idea for crude for today. So next is about fixing the target. So like, if this turns to be a selling candle signal, then definitely this support will not be valid anymore. It will be broken. There are high chances. Where is the next support? So next support is definitely this trend line. So next support is definitely this trend line, but I don't see like on seeing the by seller's domination, I don't think so this a dynamic support will be able to hold. If it is holding, it's well and good. Like however, we can fix this point to be the first target for today. Like if the sell is occurring here, like roughly, let us consider you are selling around $50.80. Your first target will be $50.30, 50 cents, which will be coming approximately around 25 to 35 points. And if this support is broken, then definitely you can hold it till 49.71 zone, like which I mentioned yesterday, and I'm expecting that to happen. I'm expecting this dynamic support to be invalidated for now. So again, 49.70 will be something close to 3530 ranges, I believe so. So which was mentioned yesterday. Like, I hope crude is heading there. Let's see what it turns to be around in during 6:30 candle. Next, here is the stop loss fixture. So that should be a point where the smart money shouldn't know that you are keeping a stop loss there. Definitely you shouldn't be attracting them. In case if this turns to be a rejection candle, and if people are going for a sell, definitely their stop loss will be just above this high. So even a common man like can know where would be the cluster of stop losses will be available, and definitely the smart money will also know that they'll come to hunt it. So always place the stop loss in a range where they cannot take your stop loss. If your stop loss hits, definitely it should be a trend change. For that, generally what I do is I just pull down the again the ATI indicator. So I'll just keep it as 20 time period. SMA, and I'll just look for the current value. It says 27 cents. Yeah, current value is 27 cents. I'll just remove it. The high of this candle is 51.11. Adding 27 cents to that will give 51.38. So 51.38. I'll just mark it in a different color, maybe red, to highlight it. Right, so this will be my stop loss, keeping this point 51.38 as stop loss. If this turns to be a rejection candle, or what to say, kind of inverted hammer, or kind of a doji, which is an indecisive candle, at this point definitely you can go for a sell, because this has just tested the previous support, which is acting as a current resistance. In case if the price breaks above this and hits the stop loss and is trading above this lower high, then it's definitely going to be a buy. But I don't expect that to happen now. The more probability is towards downside. Again, anything can happen in market, so always just fix the stop loss and trade accordingly. Go through natural gas also. We have inventory in forecast around 9 p.m. IST. Right. So when you analyze natural gas on a larger time frame, yeah, it's in a downtrend, and the lines, diagonal lines, what I have drawn is nothing but the dynamic resistance area. This box is nothing but the daily support zone, that is between 1.890 to 1.910. And what had happened here was, like, NG was able to, sellers were able to push the price from here till here, but further down they couldn't push it. So this was clearly a bias dominating zone from here till here, and again sellers tried to push, but they were able to make it only till here, which indicates sellers are weakening and buyers are in a good strength. So considering these points, I would suggest to, like, my view will be like to go for a buy at this moment, and roughly the target would be 134.80 to 136.10. And this is just I calculated some time ago, so I was able to remember it and I was able to put it across here. Another point is, there is a tight consolidation here, like yesterday. You can see a tight consolidation at this zone, and this zone is nothing but the previous previous support zone. You can see this support zone is acting here as a resistance zones. So when there is a consolidation in resistance zone or support zone, which means the opposing force is getting reduced. In this case, at the resistance zone, buyers are able to control the price, like they're able to hold it at higher levels. However, the sellers, they tried to push, but they were not successful, and this happened several times also today. That is, you can see a price rejection here, a rejection here, a rejection here, and as well here also a rejection. All these indicates like sellers tried to push, but buyers are still in control, they are in domination. At this moment, my view will be to go for a buy, and definitely the target will be, I'm expecting it to touch 1.890 to 1.910. And again, it's a kind of daily supply zone, so it's better that you are closing your position at that levels in case if it travels till there. Again, a price rejection or a reversal pattern can be seen at that level. If it is going up, it is well and good. From then again it can fall and test back this zone. So this is my view in NG. And again, for the stop loss, same scenario, pull out the ATR, and change the values to 20. And what is the current ATR? Current ATR is 0.009, which is very less. I don't think that's a good one. I'll just take the ATR of this price rejection candle, which is 0.011. What is the low here is 1.8. Yes, the low here is 1.830, and from there, if you're removing 0.001, it will be somewhere around 1.819, right? So it is 1.819. So this is my point. I'll be sticking to this stop loss and I'll go for a buy definitely when this zone is broken. Like this high should be broken. Like I'll be placing a stop loss buy order at this level, and definitely I'll go for it, and I'll be covering it around 1.900 roughly, or in MCX price I'll be covering it around 135.50 ranges. And this is my view in NG for today. If in case you have any more doubts, you can always reach me via WhatsApp or Telegram. I have given those numbers below. You are always very welcome to join my Telegram channel as well, as I'll be posting some information or immediate updates will be shared there. If you feel this to be useful and your fellow traders, like your friends, can make use of it, kindly share this with them. Let's all trade together and let's be on a single point and make a good profit. Before closing this video, I would like to make a note, like there won't be any premium subscription, that is you have to pay for the fee or by any other means. There won't be anything more. This channel will be always free, the website will be free, you can always make use of it. Alright, so kindly share this to your friends. There won't be any videos from me over this weekend. Like starting from tomorrow, I won't be posting anything. Again, I'll be posting by Monday evening, hopefully. Yeah, that's it from my end, guys. Trade safely, always analyze and take the entry. Don't blindly believe on any calls providers, or even I would suggest not to blindly go ahead with my views. I'm just sharing what I see and what I feel. Maybe you can also differ from your point, and I would definitely respect that. So make your own analysis and take a wise trade. Thank you, guys.